There is no question that 21st century politics are going to require extra levels of communication that were not being utilized before. I really wonder if the next Yang Gang is going to come from Meet Kevin. Now, at this time, if you search for Meet Kevin memes, they're pretty low in supply. But being a YouTuber, I imagine that he would emulate some of what the Yang Gang was able to achieve, which is bringing awareness through memes and humor. When Meet Kevin decided to officially make the announcement to run for governor of California, he also said with it he'd be using YouTube as a way of communicating with his constituents. Less than 24 hours later, sure enough, he has done that very thing. Unlike a platform such as Twitter, YouTube offers the opportunity to have much more in-depth explanation, conversation, and shareability. This is a 6-minute video of him discussing the idea of adding tunnels instead of an expensive railway system. And regardless of whether or not you agree with that idea, at least there's an ability to have a discussion and talk about the proposal. Instead of simply saying yay or nay, you have a little bit more explanation on the reasons for or against the policy. Also, can we talk about relatability? Because one thing that already I'm seeing a benefit of this particular option is that it doesn't necessarily appear to the common person as word for word curated and meticulously designed so that you can avoid questions and follow-ups. In fact, it actually presents plenty of opportunities and openings to have a discussion on the very idea and notion. I mean, come on, we all know traditional politics is usually some sort of strung together, constructed answer that is built by a team that none of us really buy as a normal conversational discussion you would have with somebody if you were at a dinner table. And if that's not enough, we also know that Meet Kevin has a Discord, in which point we could definitely see this being utilized by candidates to organize their various topics, proposals, discussions, ideas into different categories and keep things grouped nicely. Discussions around transportation are grouped with transportation. Discussions around education are talked about with education. And you don't get this constant, okay, Mr. Meet Kevin, we've got 5 minutes and we want to discuss all of these 18 proposals. Now give us a 30-second answer on how you're going to fix this crisis. It works good for TV, but TV's dying ultimately, and the traditional model of TV as we grew up knowing it. Specifically, with traditional forms of news. I mean, who waits for the late night news as a necessity to know what's going on in the world when there's literally a button that you can click and find out what's going on? Time we upgrade to 21st century politics, and that means using these platforms as political candidates or people that have political discussions to have more in-depth explanations and exploration of ideas. This has been the Department of Technology. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day.